Hello, baby boo. Okay. Yeah. On this card, you are amazing, baby boo. Okay, he's saying to you, you are amazing and perfect for me, but am I who you want? I feel you deserve more. So perhaps he feels that you are too good for him, my lovely. Perhaps he's got insecurities as well as you. You're the person with the key to my heart. My true heart's desire, will you grow old with me? You're my true heart's desire, will you grow old with me? So yes, I would say that he wants you back. Let's just look at one of these. Or he wants to be with you, sorry, even if you're with each other. My lovely, go and listen to the success story. Have you listened to the latest success story? Because she goes through what other readers told her. It's not about what other readers, that's just feedback for you that you're thinking that at the back of your mind, okay? That's your thoughts projected out that the tarot reader has picked up on. Okay, you listen to the latest success story and you will understand what the hell I'm on about, okay? A reading is never set in stone. You don't like that reading? No, that's just feedback telling you that that's your thoughts. No, it's not necessarily true. Go and listen to that success story. I'll link it in a minute and you see what a reader told her. Okay, all the readings she got. Yeah, you're just caught up in your emotions that are slowing down your connection, okay? In order for you to reap what you want, you need to start shifting your energy, okay? Let me just go and get the link for that success story. Go and listen to it, baby boo. You know, what she went through, what psychics told her, and she's still got her specific person. It's exactly what I say on my channel. It's through her listening to me that she got her specific person, because she was getting so many readings that her head was just fucked up. Okay, so go and listen to that success story. Even the reading I've just done today, that I've just posted just now on my channel. Okay, go and listen to that. Your person you know, I know it's not personal, but at least you can, you know, it might resonate with you. If you see it, it's meant for you, in other words. Okay, where are we? Okay. Sorry, I'm just trying to just look at something a minute. CT, are you the person who did that donation a while back? But I never did your question and said if I see you in the live. Was it you? Does your first name begin with an R? Right, let me have your question and I will do your reading. Then we can get that one. I can take that off my flag then. I'm just going to wait for CT to put her question because she paid for a reading in the live the other week and I'd already finished. So I will get round to some of yours. Thank you, Gypsy Soul. How are Charlton and I? Okay, are you in no contact or in contact, my lovely? And the latest success story for any of you who are wanting your specific person back just shows how when she got rid of the old story in her head, stopped focusing on the 3D and all the crap that she was hearing, she got her SP back. Okay, it was quite a rough journey that she went on, but you know, see how she persisted against all the odds. Whatever he was telling her, go away, don't even want to be with you, even moved away, disconnected everything from her, she still got him back. It's all down to you. Okay, we are in contact. Right, okay, let's do your reading. It gets easier, Nikita. It gets easier to not focus on the 3D and not to engage in it. That's how the people who get their success stories because they take their focus off that. Well, these are showing, I've got 3 cards that are saying no contact, so he must be very, I have doubts about this live at times. What do you mean, if it's live? Or you mean oh, his love at times. Okay, it's like he's not in contact with you here, with what's come out here, but I will carry on bringing out some more cards. There you go. Right, let me just pull in some more. Just reading yours, Kai. Hopefully it gave you the kick up the bum. Okay, well, I don't know why that's come out then. Let's put those back then. Unless you're in contact and they're more no contact, and see if we get them out again. Again, another walking away card here. So I don't know what that's about. We won't even bother with them then. We'll just focus on these. Again, another card about coming back. You sure you're not dreaming? He's there. Okay. Unless you haven't got another ex who's quite attached to you, have you? I walked away, then he kept calling. All right, okay. That might be the energy of that then. Okay. I was going to say, unless you've got an ex who's desperate to come back and it's coming in with that. But this is his energy here anyway, and definitely here. But if there's no ex, then like you say, perhaps it's because of you going in and out, walking away and then coming back. And I can see it's you that's doubting. He isn't, but you've got loads of thoughts in your head. You're the one doubting this. He's serious about you. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, okay. So in his energy, he definitely didn't like it when you withdrew your energy. Okay, he's saying here, when you left me out in the cold, you know, all I could think was about you, you know, how beautiful you are, how I want to be with you here. You know, the door to romance is open as far as he's concerned. You've got the key to his heart, but he doesn't understand why you have these negative thoughts, why you get caught up in your emotions. Okay, so for him, you know, he loves you. You love him. He's serious about you. You know, you can take this to marriage if you wanted to. Okay, but there's something in you that you just keep sort of in you that keeps going back to the old story. Okay, you're afraid of getting hurt. Exactly. So Spirit is saying, well, that's only for you to work on. Okay, he could stand there all day telling you, look, I love you. You're the only person I want to be with. You know, but in your head, your old program is, no, it's going to hurt me. It's going to hurt me. So all you're hearing is blah, 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 blah. Okay, so we have married each other. All right, okay. Then you can get this back. Okay, you just need to see him as a new person and you need to work on your old story. So definitely go and listen to that success story, because they got married and then separated again. Okay, and now they're back together. So definitely go and listen to that one. But it's, you know, all the readings she had, the old story. She didn't work on herself. She never worked on herself. So every time they came back together, the old story was there, the past was there, all the hurt that had been done before, and it just kept self-sabotaging, falling apart, falling apart, falling apart. Because until you change the story within, you're not going to see anything change in your outside world. Okay, so listen to the story. It's very inspiring, and it will help you. There's bits from it that will help you here. Okay, you know, bring in that love here. Think of him in the loving way. So many times we always focus on the negatives. We like to complain as a human race, don't we? We like to focus on what we don't have or what's going wrong, rather than focusing on the love that we do have and appreciating each other. Okay. In 19 months, I miss him. Yeah, she hadn't seen her person physically for 3 years. Okay, go and listen to that success story. It'll definitely help you. You know, you keep going, you keep bringing up the past here. Use this wisdom, okay? Use the wisdom that's in these books. Use the wisdom that Spirit is giving you, and reach for the stars here. Okay, you can change it. Go and listen to that story. It will inspire you. You can take notes from it, and you can change things around. He can't do it because he's just playing the part that you've given him in your story. So, you know, he is serious about you. He loves you. You're the one doubting. You're the doubting Thomas in all of this, because you're reacting, okay? And you're getting, you know, you're just reacting here. You're bringing up regurgitating the old story all the time. And it's just self-sabotaging what can be a beautiful marriage and the beautiful love that you have there. Hello, Addison, my lovely. And thank you, Gypsy Soul, for stepping in the breach there. MBB, I think you've paid as well. Was it you who's paid, MBB? Yeah, what's your question, my lovely? Thank you, Rashima. Remember, the cards only pick up the current energy. Okay, but I know the spiritual laws, so I can work with them to go above that, okay? But listen to her story, all the readings she got that just did her fucking head in, okay? And until she shifted within. Current energy check on Taurus, feeling and actions. Okay, you in no contact, my lovely? No. You're in contact. No. No contact. You put your left foot in. All right, okay. Right, okay. Okay, so these two cards, no, we haven't got the Tower out. Right, Queen of Pentacles, this is somebody else. Here, this could be somebody else. Now, I'm not saying he has got somebody else. Are you accusing him of having somebody else? Are you arguing about a mother interfering? Or your mum's always interfering, or you're always doing what your fucking mother says and you're never listening to me, or I bet you're going to go off with somebody, okay? No, he does. He does. He blames you for somebody else, does he? He keeps going on to you thinking that you've got somebody else. He is divorcing. All right, okay, because we've got that person here. Righty-ho. Good, good, good. Right, okay. Oh, I feel that it might cost him a little bit here. Okay, but he's also saying to you that you need to start valuing yourself, knowing that you're good enough, knowing that, you know, you're worthy enough. He believes in this connection, so why don't you, his higher self is saying. Okay, all you're doing is, you know, he's going through a stressful time as it is, and then you're adding, you know, the stress as well. And it's just making a bad atmosphere. You know, make the effort, give love. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Okay, so what is your heart telling you? Not your argumentative ego mind, okay, that wants to be proved right. Okay, and I will have my way, because trying to force and manipulate the 3D, which is your old thoughts playing out anyway, is just like smashing a mirror. Your outside world is a reflection of what's going on inside you. So if you don't like what you're seeing in the mirror, it's no good smashing the no. I'm sick of all these, you know, I'm not saying my readings are 100% right, but I know how the brain works. I know how quantum works. I know how the laws of the universe work. Okay, go and listen to that success story as well. Okay, she had 2 years wasted on getting tarot readings that just ended up making her more distressed. The same reader 4 months apart told her, oh, you're twin flames, you're supposed to be together, and then in 4 months later, leave him, he's a narcissist, he's no good, he's a player. She's got him back. She changed him within herself, and he has reflected the change back to her. Okay, if you keep going over the old story, you're never going to get the relationship that you want with this person. End of. A tarot reading is purely to give you feedback. Okay, it's purely for you to see, is that what I'm really thinking? Okay, am I really thinking he's a wolf in sheep's clothing, or that I can't trust him? Okay. Go and listen to that success story, my lovely. You need to start bringing fun into this connection. Making the effort here instead of fighting against it. He loves you. Okay, he wants to be with you. Let's pull in one of these out of interest. You know, I say to all my clients, a reading is feedback. If you get a negative reading, it's for you to look at it and say, I don't like what I'm hearing here. This is just my old thoughts or beliefs playing out. Things, my fears that I'm scared of. The current energy I'm stuck in. So you can change it, my lovely. You can change it. You know, if it says your person doesn't want to commit to you, change it. No, me and my person are in a committed relationship. Just exactly what the lady did when she started listening to my readings and the advice, okay? Yeah, I miss you more than you will ever know. I just long to be with you. I want to come back. He loves you, okay? He loves you. Stop arguing, okay? Give this relationship a chance by changing the story. Listen to that success story. Learn from it. Any of the other success stories as well. And start changing the story, my lovely. Do you want to throw away something that your heart is telling you that you want because you're listening and your ego is trying to hold you back? Oh no, he hurt you. Oh no, he's a player. Oh no, he's a wolf in sheep's clothing or whatever. Stop it, okay? Cece, what is something about moving, wasn't it? Payment went through today. Now I can't find your question. I'm sure. Is that the same CC though? Sometimes there's two CCs in here. CC, senor. CC, was your question about moving? I don't know why I'm shouting. My mouth is right next to the iPad. It's because you're all away. Cece, just clarify if the one that made the payment, if it's to do, because you don't normally ask that question. You usually ask something else. Ask something else. Ah, dear. Loud and clear. Yeah, I'm all shouting in your ear. I'll just sit back a bit. Right, the CC that paid, was it about moving house? Can you just clarify that before I do your question? Okay, was it 6 cards on it? Oh, yes, with my SPJ. Oh, hang on a minute. I'm confused now. Are you wanting to know if you're going to move house with your SPJ? I thought you weren't even speaking to him. I am on paid questions at the moment, Grace. It's only one paid one at the moment, which I'm trying to clarify. It might have been another CC. Let me go back. I know sometimes there are 2 of you CCs in here. Not CT, but CC. Yeah, I'm a bit confused. Yeah, but now she's saying with her SP, and I didn't think she was even talking to her SP. So this is something that might go further than what I usually predict. Sorry, I meant the current place and the place I'm being offer are both not perfect yet. My mind keeps waiting for my SPJ to ask me to move in with him again, as he asked me before. Okay, let me just both not perfect. Yeah, my mind keeps waiting for my SPJ. Okay. I won't ask those ones, and let me just see. Just bring in some of these a minute. What should Cece do about moving? Um, hmm. Right, okay. What Spirit is saying here is to look, you can't hold on for him, okay? If you've got to move, you've got to move. If you don't have to move, then you don't have to move, okay? You're in full control. If you're looking at places that you don't want to go to, then hold on for something that you do find. Okay, just put out there, I am in a beautiful house. Imagine a conversation with a friend, like I keep telling you. Okay, hey, Cece, how's your new place? Oh my God, it's amazing. It's got this, it's got that, it's got this, it's got that. I did a video in the Get Them Back playlist, how I got this house. Okay, what the order was I gave to the universe to find me, and they found me it perfectly. Okay, really putting yourself here. What's going to make you feel secure? You can't wait for him. It might take him a while back, a while. We all want our person to come in and sweep us off our feet, okay? But sometimes it doesn't work out that way. I'm not saying he won't come back. He misses you here. I've tried to contact you many times, but I'm afraid because of how things were left. It means he's picked up his phone and perhaps typed out a message to you God knows how many times, or gone to ring you, but then he chickens out. Okay, it just is a sign for you to keep going in the I get constant communication, because when you're wavering, he wavers. Okay, I know you're more on your mental diet now. So Spirit is saying, be strong about the future you want. Putting yourself on your pedestal, doing things for you. In other words, you're not doing this for him. That will all fall into place in the perfect way when it's ready to come in. Okay, everything has its allotted hour. So, you know, appreciating yourself, making those changes, really going with what your intuition is telling you here. You know, your heart, having fun with what your heart is telling you, not what your ego is telling you. Your ego doesn't make you happy. It's got no interest in making you happy. Your heart is your true compass. So if it feels wrong to move altogether, I mean, why, you know, no, we don't want to move to somewhere that is shit, okay? No, 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 no. You say what you want to the universe. You're in full control. Nothing has power over you. Okay, you can say, I was listening to a success story where she moved into a place and she absolutely loved it, and she was only supposed to be there 4 months, but she just affirmed, this is my place. I can have it for as long as I want it. She's been there 2 years. The people never came back. They had, you know, they were only supposed to be gone for 4 months, but they've stayed where they are. So reaffirm, if you like where you are, then affirm that I can stay here. This is my place. I can stay here for as long as I need to and want to. Okay, if you are wanting to move, then get specific as what you want to move to. You don't go to somewhere that's not going to float your boat, because you're just going to be miserable if you move there. And if you're waiting for him, well, it might take another year before it comes in, my lovely. So Spirit is saying you have to put what feels right in your heart. You're the powerful creator. You can have what you want. Put yourself on your pedestal and get your power and get what you want. The universe isn't against you. It's neutral. It's literally giving you what the order you're placing. Okay, you can have, be, and do whatever you want. You're a spiritual being in the core of you. This body is just a vehicle that's carrying you around on this planet. Okay, so Spirit is saying, be strong, decide what you want, and you can have whatever you want. You don't have to figure out the how, the when. You just put the order out there. This is what I want. You imagine that you're in it and you will get it. Okay, however long it takes. But in the meantime, if you're not ready to move until something perfect comes along, keep affirming, I can stay here for as long as I like. You know, why are you giving your landlady the job of being a wobbly in your movie? No, she's, you know, she's perfectly happy for me to be here. She loves me being her tenant. Change the story within to see the changes without, my lovely. Yeah, you know, go and listen to my the video and see what I did. See how I wrote down what I wanted it to have, what I would like it to have had, and what I did in the meantime to attract it towards me, to bring it into my 3D. Okay, go and listen to it, my lovely. It's in the Get Them Back playlist. How I manifested my house or something like that. It's near the bottom of the playlist. Right, my lovelies. No, I got another L I know who this is. Bara, I think it's yours, is on hold, my lovely. Yeah, Bara, your payment is pending. I usually do it for people that I know that their payment's going to clear the next day, but I did have somebody the other day where it didn't clear and I did do the reading, so I don't like to do it for people that I don't really know. I mean, I've heard your name, but I know you're not a regular. Right, okay. Kai, let me do yours. Yes, it is working. This is his energy to yours saying that, you know, your manifesting is working. Keep going. Yeah, message. You know, if you keep going, then you should get the communication that you want. I'm not saying it's going to be now, but the messages will come in. Yeah, victory and success for you in your energy. So keep going. You're going to be, you know, your hard work is going to pay off. Now, it might be a couple more weeks, it might be a couple of more months, but the current energy that you're in is good. So keep that going. Okay, even if you have a flat day, just come back to blanket statements. Everything's fine, everything's good, I'm getting everything that I want. Okay, yes, good, 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 good. Sometimes it needs it to sink in a little bit, but if you're determined to get it, you can get it. So it's all good at the moment. Keep going in that energy, my lovely. Okay, Bara, if you email me, then if it doesn't go through, I can email you back and then you can pay again. So if you send me an email, let me just give you my email. Then you can, I will do your question. Was your question on the, no, because it was help. And then I will need your question. So I'm just going to carry on with some readings here. Right, Dipti, what's coming towards me and my husband, S? Dipti, are you in contact with your SP, with your husband? Right, okay. That's why, because I wanted to know whether to pull in this. Okay. Right. Have you, Dipti, listened to the latest success story where she was married and went into no contact? And what she did to get him back? Even if none of you are married to your SP, but you're wanting them back, then it's the same principle. It doesn't matter if you're married to them or not. but Gypsy will be able to relate to it. Yeah, okay, I can see what Spirit is saying to you here. Right, so definitely go and check out that success story if you haven't, okay? And if you have listened to it, listen to it again. Sometimes we don't always listen to things. We pick up on different things when we listen to it again. Look, Spirit is, you know, trying to push him forward to you here. But your energy is too busy focused on what you don't have. You're focused on all the emotions that are not doing you any good. So it's causing a block. Okay, and this is what the other lady did. She was in such a low energy of missing him and desperation, and every time he came back it just fell apart again because she hadn't changed the story within. She hadn't sorted out the emotions. She hadn't done any work. She was just in a lack energy all the time. He came back, they argued, he didn't want to be with her, you know, and it just kept in this vicious cycle. Now she's shifted, he's changed, she's changed, everything is hunky-dory. Okay, he's saying to you here, yes, we're on stop, but I want this to change. We are so good together, can't we work things out? So he wants to be with you here, and Spirit is trying to push him through, but the energy that you're in is just like a shut door. Okay, how can the new come in when the old is still there? You're focusing so much on all the old story, the 3D, and everything that you don't have in that needy, desperate energy that you're just banging your head against a brick wall. So please go and listen to the success story, my lovely, so that you can start getting your husband back. Okay. Nikitha, guidance for my connection with Virgo. Woo! Goodness sake. Hate it when they go too far away where I can't get them. Right, I'm probably gonna knock the camera here. Oh my goodness, lads. Trying to get them with my slipper. Right, okay, let me just put these ones away. I've got a headache now from being upside down. Under the table. Well, across the room and under the camera. Right. Let's try it again. Yeah, stuck. My fat ass got stuck. Right. Where are we? Addison should be a laugh for you, me playing the 52 card pickup again. God's sake, the times that they go flying. Slippery little suckers. Slippery little suckers they are. Okay, Nikitha. Right, in his energy, loving energy for you. His emotions are pouring out for you. Okay, his heart is wanting you here. These two lilies are a bit like the Two of Cups as well. The two of you and all this beautiful pink fuzziness and glowingness. There's no dark clouds. In his energy, I want to reveal to you how I feel, and I'm building the confidence to tell you. He wants to tell you how he feels about you here. But you, again, are in the reactive, you know, swords, your thoughts. You know, oh no, I'm going to be alone. He's never come back. I'm always disappointed. I'm always let down. Okay, so we need to shift out of this energy. Okay, you need to shift out of this energy because he wants to come in. He wants to. But your energy, again, closed door. Okay? Right, Jay, may I please have an energy update? This is just a person with the initial J, sorry. Okay. Excuse me. Okay, so for you, Spirit is saying here, swords, your mental energy. You tend to overthink things. Okay, so you're letting your thoughts rule what your heart is wanting. Spirit is saying here, attraction. You attract to you. We all operate in an energetic frequency. Everything, money has an energetic frequency. Everything around has an energetic frequency. We all do. We're all connected through our energetic frequencies. Okay, so when you are operating from a lower frequency, you're just tuning into more lower frequencies and energies, and you're just getting the same crap back. Okay, have you noticed when, you know, like the saying, things happen in threes, okay, good or bad, because it depends what energy you're in. If you're in the lower energy, then just things are going to keep coming to you that are just going to make you feel even lower and lower and lower. And overthinking is just, you know, 2 and 2 comes up with 7 instead of 4. So Spirit is saying, you know, you've got to stop pinning yourself down with these thoughts that are not serving you. What is your heart wanting? Attract to you what you do want. Let me just see what it says in the book, because there might be something more in here that Spirit wants you to know. Sometimes they're doing that. Yeah, you can be magnetic to others and attract the good things in life. You can repel what you no longer wish to attract. Okay. Avoid extremes that might cause negative imbalance in your body or mind. I can attract what I wish and repel what I do not. You have a choice, my lovely. Your mind does not rule you. You can control your thoughts and your mind. Okay, and that's what Spirit is saying. You're missing out on so much because you're just going round in the hard old story. To seem around me tends to seem negative when I can make it positive. Just change the story within. You've got to change within. Okay, my other channel that I've got, go in the description box and you'll see my other channel. Start changing your mindset. I'm a mindset coach. Okay, and I work with the energies and I work with spirits, so I've got an added bonus as well, because it's a spiritual law, just like the law of gravity. Okay, it's a law that what you believe in, what you keep focusing on, is where your energy's going, and you are attracting more of that energy. So when you're in the wrong frequency, you're just attracting merrily away all the shit that you don't want. Okay? You're manifesting every day anyway. All your thoughts turn into a manifestation, whether they're good or bad. So you may as well start focusing on what you do want and not what you don't. What you focus on grows. So if you're focusing on all the crap, you're just getting more crap. You're feeding it. You're feeding those weeds instead of feeding the flowers that you want. Right, okay. Hot. Dana, can you check the energies between me and Jay? No contacto. Beep, 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 beep. Right, Dana, this is yours, my lovely. Right, Jay to Dana. Yeah, kataka. Right, okay. Yes, he wants to reveal to you his emotions, okay? He's learned his lesson. He's learned things from this time apart, okay? And he's saying to you here, you're the person with the key to my heart, my true heart's desire. Will you grow old with me? So he wants to be with you and he wants to open up here. Okay, so just check what energy you're in. Are you in I've got the door locked energy, or are you in come in energy? Okay, are you in this old story, or are you in the loving story? Okay, that's what determines the time delay. Okay, if two hadn't have fallen out, I would have done an energy check on where your energy is, but Spirit wanted you to have that message instead. He's definitely missing you and he definitely wants to be with you, Spirit just said then. Right, okay. Tari, yes, they are still open, my lovely. Right, Divine Cancer, current feelings of Libra for the conversation. Good, good, good. I hope it was a nice conversation then. Two of Cups and the Lovers. Is she warming to you? Is she having a shift? Have you noticed a change after your hard work of shifting your mindset? Let's just check on your energy. Yeah, just remember you're in charge of which thoughts you're thinking, positive or negative. So you obviously want something good. Okay, she just can't take her eyes from me. Well, you're in control of this chariot. Okay, it's your choice, it's your decision. Remember, she has to do what you want in your consciousness. So if you are affirming, she's only got eyes for me, she can't take her eyes off me, then it's working. Okay, so good. You're having that breakthrough at last by the sounds of it. See, your hard work paid off. Just keep going. We don't react to the 3D. We keep it going. We keep the momentum going. We keep the cogs turning. We keep the machine oiled. Okay. Right. Jade 1111. Will T open up and come forward? Too many there, sorry. There's loads in there. Okay, so Jade, Spirit is saying to you, in his energy, he is thinking about a future with you. Okay, and here, he's tried to contact you, but chickened out, okay? When you're, it says here, I've tried to contact you so many times, but I'm afraid to because of how things were left. Okay, so Spirit is saying to you, be patient. Go with the flow of things, okay? When a river flows, it goes one way. And when you flow in the direction of the current, your life is easier. But when you're fighting and you're trying to fight upstream, you're going against the current. So it's going to be harder for you. Okay, so usually when this comes out, it's because, but he contacted me, but with some small talk. Right, okay. Then you have to change that with your thoughts. If you keep focusing on, oh, here we go, small talk, he never opens up how he feels. I never know how I feel, how he feels about me. That's what you're going to keep seeing. What you focus your thoughts on, what you keep reaffirming to yourself is what you're going to keep getting back. Okay, so if you keep reaffirming the old story, you're going to keep getting the old story reflected back. So start affirming. He showers me with his love and affection. He's crazy head over heels in love with me. He's blowing up my phone all day long. Okay, I'm all he thinks about all day long. He loves communicating with me. He loves hearing my voice. He loves talking to me. We can talk about anything and everything. Okay, he tells me every day how much he loves me. You have to persist in those thoughts and start affirming those thoughts instead of reaffirming the old thoughts. Okay. Yes, he does, but you need to get rid of the old story. Because even if he comes forward and says to, but every time you think about him, okay? And just be patient. Rome wasn't built in a day. Go with the flow. Just keep affirming the loving connection that you want and not focusing on what you don't have and what an arse he is or what he's not opening up to, because what you focus on grows. Okay? Tara, not like you to pay. What's up? What happened to Bara in here? I did say to Bara that I would take her question. Oh, to email me, didn't I? I never heard anything back. Okay. Tara, what's your question, Tara? Well, I'm a bit worried now as to what's happened. Addison, yes, you told her to. Yes, and I didn't hear anything. So when it clears, I'll have to refund her. Tara, what's your question? Okay. Yeah, that's not relevant to you. It's the same one that came out last time. That's why I'm putting it back. We'll shuffle them a bit better. Yeah. Hard. Okay. Better. I did see that one there, so I think things are about to fall apart somewhere. I know I've said this before, but it will come in. Magician. Lovely. Okay. Right, in his energy here, oh my God, you know, the lovers, you're all he wants, the goddess, you know, sees you as so beautiful. He's really in his thoughts, but in positive thoughts. There are some sort of sleepless nights or whatever that he's having. Okay, I'm going to be contacting you soon as I've got something to say that may surprise you. I feel that, you know, things are really on the brink there. Occupation. Now, there may be something work-wise for one of you, but just keep going, okay? Just keep putting the work in. You deserve love. Keep your focus on where you're focusing, your, you know, shooting your arrow. You know the ending that you want. You are lovable and union. Okay, you're the magician. You're in full control, so don't let your doubts hold you back. Doubts turn into fears. Insecurities turn into doubts and fears. Okay, fear is the mother of all doubts, insecurities and everything. It just wants to cage you. So ignore negative Nancy. Keep flatlining negative Nancy, putting her down. Okay, we are the magician. Everything is in your control. So, my lovely, keep going. He absolutely worships you here. Okay, he absolutely worships you. Anything that's coming out of his mouth, remember, it's feedback. It's good. We can tweak things. We can reject or accept. Okay? So, it's all feedback for you to work on. Slippery cards. Yeah, he is serious about you, definitely. Right, okay. Grace, is Paul walking away from me for good? Nobody ever walks away from you for good. You are in full control. Hence the success story, my lovely. Go and listen to the success story. Her person walked away from her a million times, telling her to get lost. He was going off with other women, and he always came. She got him back. He came back, but it kept falling apart till she shifted the old story and focused on what she did want and kept to that story. No, I don't want those. I want these. Yours. Yeah, okay. Here, attachment. This card is like a, I need you. I don't want you to leave me. So is your energy, he's saying here, I was saying about the success story, okay? You're in a lot of pain yet because you're attached to it. You've put him so high up on your pedestal that he's become your drug and your fix, okay? Spirit is saying your energy is pushing him away because of the attachment that you have to this. Nobody else is here to make you happy, whole and complete. Okay, so if you've got fears of abandonment, fears of rejection from previous things in your life, okay, yeah, you've got to change this. Please listen to that success story. Okay, it will resonate with you. This energy has to shift, my lovely. Even if he walks away, you can get him back, but please look at the pain that the other lady went through every time her person. You've got to bring in that oh bless, awful when little fur babies disappear. Okay, you've got to bring in this energy, loving energy back into this. So please, Grace, go and listen to that success story. Addison, can you post the success story again, please, so that Grace can go and click on it and watch it, because it will help you. Okay? It will help you to see. I think I've titled it Don't Give Up Hope. Okay, there's always hope, but you have to change that. You have to stop this. You're getting the terrible behavior from him because of where your thoughts are. Okay? Go and listen to it, my lovely. No, it's not over, okay? You've just, yeah, your head is all over the place here. And you need to get rebalanced. That's all Spirit is saying. I've got these all upside down, inside out, all over the place. What have I done here? Good stick. Yeah, he is at that point where you're pushing him away, okay? And we don't want that, my lovely. Even if he goes away, you can get him back, okay? Yeah, but you will listen to the success story. You can see exactly the journey she went on, okay, with how her person was treating her, how she was, you know, everything. It's a really good in-depth one she's done there for everybody to learn from and help. I'm not seeing he's cheated. And you will see from, no, I've got enough cards to say that. They're just picking up on your energy because you're scared of that. You're so scared. And please listen to that success story. Okay, you will resonate with it. I know you will. Go and listen to it. Cosmanda, what is your question, my lovely? It's about 20 minutes long, so go and make a cup of tea or a cup of coffee. Sit down. Take deep breaths. You're still alive. Okay, take deep breaths, calm down, and listen to it, okay? So I had feelings when we broke up some months ago. Let it all out. Don't suppress the emotions. Just have a good cry. Get home. Have a nice cup of tea. Cup of coffee. Put your PJs on. Snuggle up. And listen to that. Yes, this is your reading now, Cosmanda. This is your reading. Okay, I've got two for you. I've got these all over the place. All upside down and inside out. Right, from when I dropped them on the floor. Okay, in his energy, my lovely. Let me go back to your original question, how you worded it. Right, okay. He wants a new start and a new beginning. Okay, he's saying to you here, you are amazing and perfect for me, but am I who you want? I feel you deserve more. So he may have felt overwhelmed. You know, he may have had insecurities thinking that you're so beautiful, you're just so perfect. You know, what if you go off with somebody else? What do you see in a person like me? Okay, so he's got a little bit of insecurities there in himself, but he does want to have, you know, come forward. He wants to message you here. So Spirit is saying, whenever I see that your person's energy wants to come forward, I always look at what your energy is in, and your energy is spiraling in your thoughts. You're going round and round in circles with the old story. The old story has to go so that you can have your happy ending with your person, so that he can come in. Okay? When you're in the old story, that's what you're giving attention, and you're just reaffirming the old story. And when you're focusing on the how and the when, you're causing a time delay. So really coming out of this energy and just focusing on how would I feel if we were back together? Bringing in that loving energy. What would we be doing? Going to bed at night, settling down and revising your day as if the two of you spent your perfect day together. Then in your mind, imagine that he's holding you in his arms, telling you how he loves you, and fall asleep in that energy. Okay, not in the old energy. So, said the same thing yesterday. There you go then. Spirit is telling you the same. Okay, it is the same. When we react to the 3D and the old story, all we're doing is Groundhog Day. This is when you have to look at your life and say, right, I'm sick of this. I don't want this anymore. I'm rejecting this crap. This is what I want. You can't forgive him. Then you're going to have to work on yourself. Okay, there's a card in here they're drawing me to. Hang on a minute. They just said, yeah, forgiveness. Holding on to resentment and anger is preventing or even suffocating your spiritual growth. Resentment is one of the strongest and most damaging of human emotions. The act of forgiveness in its own right is equally incredibly powerful, and it has the capacity to heal and transform. Okay? So you got to let that go. It doesn't mean that you have to forget, okay, but you've got to have that forgiveness. You know, you can't, Spirit is saying, you can't on one hand be wondering what he's doing and when he's coming back, if the minute he comes back you're in the old story and you can't forgive him. And what's going to happen? You're just going to argue and he's going to go again. So you've got to do that work within you, go working through that pain. If you can't, then you've got to let him go, because you can't have a healthy relationship with somebody if you've got that resentment and anger, because like on the success story, it was continually thrown back in each other's faces like kids in a playground, tit for tat. So it kept falling apart. Then it was okay for a little while, then it fell apart because it wasn't sustainable, because they hadn't worked within the issues within in themselves and let go of the resentment and everything. Okay? So you have to do the work within you. But in his energy, you know, in his energy, he wants to come in. Okay? The will he depends on how long it takes you to shift your energy. You can't be desperate for him to come back in and not have worked on those issues. Because like Spirit is saying, the minute he comes back, a week later, all that resentment and anger is going to come out and it's going to blow up and implode again. So it's best at the moment that you work on yourself and you know that he wants to come in. He's not going anywhere, but you have to do that work. Okay, so please go and listen to the success story. That was a very volatile, you know, cheating and all sorts of things in there, and see her story. Okay, Katharina, what is your question? You paid twice, so are you paying for more cards as one question, or have you got two separate questions? And Sacred Blue as well. Pardon me. Okay, what's your first question? PayPal is sending through the receipts that don't have questions on at the moment. So for any of you that have paid, just for those of you, well, there's only Katharina and Sacred Blue at the moment. Yeah, what are your questions, my lovely? Because I can't see them in the PayPal. I can go back into PayPal, but it'll take a little while for me to log in. If you can just drop it in the chat, unless it gets blocked with words. Excuse me. Right, does my Capricorn friend like me? He's married and has kids. Okay, what's, oh, Capricorn, right. To that question, he does like you, yes, but it would be a very up and down and a long waiting period. So Spirit is saying, yes, he does like you. For him, it might be just that you're a bit on the side. So do you want to go there? Spirit is saying the choice is yours. Okay. But he does like you, yes. Let's look at the other one. Okay. He is doing a lot of reflecting. Okay, he's definitely doing a lot of thinking, and his emotions are all over the place, wanting to be with you here. Now, I'm not saying he has got somebody else, okay, but just choosing, it says on here, choosing someone else or not choosing you, in other words, was a big mistake. I realise that no one can ever replace you. Okay, so he's really having a good old think. He's really drowning in his emotions. Okay, he wants to, if you're in no contact, he wants to contact you. He knows it's a mistake not being with you here. You know, this has, you know, he does think the world of you, and mature man as well, you know, maturing up, realizing that he wants to be with you here. For you, worth waiting for. Everything has its own appointed time to grow and flower. We do have here the liar, and you feeling like you're not going to get what you want. So make sure you're dropping any old story. Okay, any readings you're getting where they're saying he's a liar, he's not. Okay, I'm not getting that. Okay, and remember, it's in your mindset. If you keep holding that in place, then you're going to see evidence in that, because what you focus on grows. Okay, you can have him. Look at that success story. Look at my other success stories. Okay, when you're on the old story, it is a spiritual law. That you believe to be true is what you're going to get. If you think that this black mouse is white, then that is your belief. Okay, and I could not talk you out. I could argue with you all day saying, no, it's black, and you'd be like, no, it's white. Okay, so what you are believing in and the story that's running in your head is what is getting played back. Okay, you know all this, you've heard all this, you've heard the other channels as well. Okay, so this has to go, or else you're not going to get him back. Spirit will not be telling you it is worth waiting for if it wasn't. Okay. You will have your victory and success, Spirit is saying. Again, you know, I think you've listened to the success story anyway, the recent one. There's so many, I keep banging on about it because there's so many relevant things for everybody in there to take notes from. You know, follow what your heart is telling you, Katharina, not what your head is telling you or other people. Readings are just there as a reflection of you. Okay? So if you're still holding him as a liar, then that's the part you've given him. He will continue to be a liar, a cheat, and a scoundrel. Because that is your assumption. Because you're hearing it all the time. Drop that, okay? It's up to you. If you want to keep reacting to the 3D in the old story, then you can't be surprised to keep getting the old story. But he's a mess without you. Inside, he might not be showing you that, okay? But inside he is. Okay. Sacred Blue, what's your question, my lovely? Sacred Blue Rose. I like that name. Right, just hold fire on the free questions a moment, because I've got a couple of paid readings come in, and one's a big one. And the other one is... Yeah, I got two big ones here. I got two big ones, I have. Oh, I've got to flag that one. Hello, Stormy, my lovely. Hello to everybody in here. Alicia, I don't do dates, my lovely, so I wouldn't be able to tell you when he's going to marry you, because I don't do dates. Where is Sacred Blue? Sacred Blue, are you in the chat, my lovely? Did it, Kusmunda? There you go then. Right. Addison, keep your eyeballs peeled for Sacred Blues question. I'm going to do Lisa's question. Mind you, it depends if Lisa drops her question in as well. Lisa, what's your question, my lovely? Oh, hello, Sacred Blue. What's your question, my lovely? Oh, you got it here. Sorry. How does my person feel about me and our relationship? His Scorps. I'm a Capricorn. Are you in contact, my lovely? Addison, can you search back and find Lisa's question? Save me having to go back while I concentrate on Sacred Blues. It might not have shown up, so we might not be able to see it. Oh, Lisa, I'm not, the PayPal aren't bringing through the receipts that normally have the question on. They're sending me other ones at the moment. Whether they've changed their format of doing it, I don't know. So I can't see it. Yeah, I know it's 10 cards, but I don't know the question. Right, Sacred Blue, sorry, right. Scorpio 2, Sacred Blue. Are you in contact, Sacred Blue? No, we are not. We're married. Okay, so you're married, but you're separated, yeah? In no contact. Okay. In his energy here, Sacred Blue, you know, he thinks the world of you here. He wants there to be changes. He wants things to change between you, but he's feeling stuck because he's battling with his thoughts, because you're battling with your thoughts, and you're connected by energy. So what you're thinking, he's thinking. Okay, so when you're all over the place, that's the energy you're giving to him. So he is acting all over the place. Okay, here, I turn my back on you and what we had. I regret leaving you. I am a complete fool. Here, Spirit is saying with the thief is pinching the pocket watch. So you're focusing on time. How's it going to happen? When's it going to happen? When's he going to come back? How's he going to come back? So you're causing a time delay. A watched pot doesn't boil. Spirit is saying, free yourself. Okay? It's time to take back control of your life. By that, I mean, they mean you're caging yourself in the old story. You're just stuck in the old story. You have to free yourself from the old story. And if you haven't listened to the success story that the lady who was married and went into no contact with got her SP back, go and listen to it. You will have your reconciliation, but the time it takes is the time it takes you to not guarding your heart and in the old story. This is a time for you to grow. And again, she's dangling a pocket watch. So in this time of separation, it's for you to grow so that you can change from the old story. Okay? So that you're learning from the old story. Because the lady in the success story, they got back together, it fell apart. They got back together, it fell apart. You know, I'm talking like 3 years sometimes before it fell apart again. And then it would be no contact for a long time. And then he'd come back in and it would fall apart again. Okay, so really go and listen to that success story because it will help you here as well. This is a time for you to change things now so that you can have your happy marriage, Spirit is saying, instead of things keep coming back together and then falling apart because the old story is still there. Even if he's gone off with somebody else, it makes no difference. Her person went off with somebody else several times. Again, he thinks the world of you, my lovely. Right, what happened to Lisa's question? Lisa, what's your question, my lovely? If you don't want to put it in the chat, then you'll have to bear with me while I sign into PayPal. Just let me know. Okay, I can't see it. So just bear with me while I go into PayPal a minute. Excuse me. Right. Okay, I see your question. Right. Okay. No, it's all right, Lisa. I've got it. My lovely, those two got divorced. Listen to what she has to say about how the divorce was stupid because of what she had to learn. So learn from it. Okay, learn from it. Divorce is just a piece of paper. The success story will definitely resonate with you. Just listen to it, even if you never listen to it again or take nothing away from it. You will take something away from it because it's fitting with your story. But Lisa, right, okay, yeah. That's why I post the success stories, to help you all to hear that they're, you know, don't give up hope. If your heart is wanting somebody, it's already a done deal. Okay, it's just that we react to the 3D. We react to what other people say. We have our thoughts and our ego come in, and it all self-sabotages everything, and everything goes tits up, but you can get it back. You just need to shift the story and your energy. Right, Lisa, this is yours. No, Diamond B. Bay. Sorry, it's my eyesight. Okay, Spirit is saying to you here with Martin. Okay. Yeah, he's serious about you. Okay, perhaps a little bit disillusioned with things at the moment in his life overall, or in a situation that he's in, but you know, he wants to be with you here. You could put down roots together if he's the person you choose to be with. Just let go of control issues, allow this situation to unfold naturally if that's the person that you choose. Okay, with your other one, you know, he does want commitment with you, he does want to contact you, he's trying to keep busy at the moment. He wants things to blossom with you, maybe want children with you. But, you know, you can either choose new love or you can see to choose your connection with Christian as a new connection, not going over the old story. So Spirit is saying to you, which one's going to give you the pleasure? Your heart already knows which one you want. They're saying, you know, if you were on a boat and the boat started sinking, which one would you save? Who is your first one that you couldn't live without? If you can't live without either of them, then that's the choice that you got to make. But if you took that scenario, which one does your heart automatically go for? Which one is going to give you that pleasure? The choice is yours, not Spirit's. Lisa. Spirit will never tell you what you can and can't do. They're here to only advise and guide. The universe is neutral. Okay? Yeah, I know, a bit of a grim scenario there, but I suppose it gets the point across that they're trying to make. Remember, you can have whoever you want. So both people want you. Yeah, both people want you. It depends who you want. Lisa, wasn't it? Right. Jennifer, what is your question, my lovely? Hello, Christy. How are you? Let me try and get back into PayPal and see if you put your question on there. I don't know why PayPal's been so gay. Playing up. Right, my YouTube name is Lovebug. Right, okay. I would like to know, what does Saj want me to know? This is a love interest. Okay, I've got your Lovebug. I've got yours. It's Lovebug. It didn't show up with the question on PayPal, so I read a real name out. I've gone into PayPal now. I don't know why PayPal aren't sending me the ones with the bloody questions on. Right. Okay. What does Oh, now go back to the bloody question again now. Right, okay. Right, love bug, this is yours. Love bug, are you in the chat, my lovely? Okay. Love bug, this is yours, my lovely. In his energy, this card for me is either no contact or hot and cold behavior. We've got walking away as well. And I'm going to be contacting you soon. So I don't know if you're in no contact, love bug, or whether you're just getting that sort of in and out, or he has to walk away from somebody else if he's, you know, in a relationship with somebody else, and he has to walk away from them. But he does, you know, see you as somebody who he enjoys being with. I'm going to be contacting you soon, as I've got something to say that may surprise you in a nice way, not a horrible way. The lovers, the two of you lovers here, but the doves are in this lovers card, and this for me is either that things will be more peaceful between you, or they can be more peaceful between you, or it needs to be more peaceful between you. We have the waiting card here, hanging around, So perhaps you're waiting for it. Perhaps he is with somebody else and you need to... If I got my Queen of Pentacles out, then I would know that he was with somebody else. So if he was with somebody else, it's your choice whether to find a new love or to wait for him. If there is nobody else, then, and you two keep having arguments, then you have to stop this, both of you, and see this as a new relationship. You're very up and down in your emotions and your thoughts and, you know, your sort of sense of security in this connection. You're not too sure. You're up and down. Okay. So what is your heart telling you? Not what the 3D is telling you, not what he's telling you, or what your thoughts, you know, your ego is telling you. What is your heart telling you, love bug? Your heart is your true sat nav. If it's telling you to walk away, walk away. If you see him as the person you want to be with, then you have to change the energy. You have to change your thoughts. Your thoughts, your spoken word, your feelings are your energy that we operate from. Okay, so take what resonates. Papa, okay. Okay, Diamond Bay, what's your question, my lovely? Diamond Bay, what's your question, please, sweetheart? Oh, sorry, right. How does a Leon feel towards me? We're in separation on Scott's gem. He has been very distant, cold, blocking, unblocking, blocker. Okay. And Bray, you'll have to wait, my lovely. I'm doing some couple of paid readings that have come through and they take priority. You don't have to wait. You can go and find another reader. If you're desperate. Right, okay. Neela, there's just Diamond, Bray, and then you. Right, Diamond Bay, this is yours. Sorry. Diamond Bay, this is yours. blah, blah, blah. Oh, here we go. Here come the scammers. Just let it roll, Addison. You're going to be there all week trying to block all that shit. You can try and block one of them, but just let it. I think we're all adult enough not to get sucked into the stuff that's coming up. Just ignore it. It'll go away. Right. Okay, Diamond Bay, this is yours, my lovely. Now, there is no doubt in his energy that he is super attracted to you and wants to be with you. In the connection, the energy is saying that he's the one. I will go through them all, okay? It's your energy that is causing this hot and cold behavior because of where your thoughts are. Okay, so in his energy, highly emotional about you, thinks you're beautiful, sexually attracted to you as well, you know, just attracted to you here, wanting to be with you, wanting to be happy with you, offering you this love. I want to hold you so tightly, kiss you and tell you and the world my true feelings. You can have your 10 of Pentacles with him. You can have all the emotional security and financial security that you want with this person. You're on the right path with this person. This could be the one. Okay, him turning back up in your life. But your energy is just keeping you stuck in this void, in this darkness, because you're thinking that he has to be the one to change. But he is a projection of your thoughts. So what are your thoughts about him? He's an arse. He doesn't contact me very much. He doesn't tell me that he loves me. Whatever you're thinking that is a negative, you are reaffirming and you're giving it energy and it's staying there. Spirit is saying, sit back and dream about the beautiful life. You know, if you were in your perfect relationship with him, because he's definitely wanting to be in the perfect relationship with you, but your energy is going, no, sorry, I'm just focusing on what an arse you're being and all the old thoughts that I'm having. Your thoughts, your feelings and what you're going around talking about to your friends is what is creating what happens. Life isn't happening to you, it's happening through you. So you're made up of energy. It's all quantum. So we're all connected by energy. So what you're sending out little post-it notes to him, you're an arse. Oh, I'm an arse, so I'll treat her like an arse. Oh, I blow hot and cold apparently. That's the label I've been given, so I'll just blow hot and cold. Okay, so you're just going to get this continuous cycle of shit because you're focusing on all the negative stuff. You're not getting through what you want. He's willing to give it to you, but he can't because you've got that old story. So change the story. If you don't know what I mean, go and listen to the latest success story I've done. Because you can see from what she went through and how she changed the story. And now he is like putty in her hands. Yeah, you're stuck in your tower with your old thoughts. Okay? Sacred group. Good. I hope it's helped you in some way. I just saw then, he's yours. He's yours. Follow what your heart is telling you. Not what your head is telling you and how you're reacting to the circumstances. Change the story. Okay? Change the story. Sacred blue, it has. Good, good, good. Right, Neela's up next. He loves you. So you just need to be, instead of thinking, oh, he's an arse or he's doing this and you're moaning and complaining to your friends or you're just having arguments with him in your head or with him in the 3D, what would be a loving relationship? Oh my God, we're in such a beautiful, loving, romantic relationship. We're such a solid couple. We're a perfect match. Oh my God, he's head over heels crazy in love with me. When you start thinking those thoughts, your outside world has to reflect it back and him saying those things to you. Okay? It's not going to take a day. It's going to take some time for you to get rid of the old programming that you got there that you're so used to telling yourself every time you think about him. Okay? Changing that story. Right, okay. Neela. Yeah, change the story as in any thoughts that you're having that are not lining up to a beautiful, loving relationship that you want and all the things you want him to be telling you and how you want to feel chosen, first best, prioritized. You're irresistible, you're irreplaceable, you're unforgettable. Okay, change the story. Only focus on what you want and not what you don't want. Because what you focus on grows. So when you're focusing on the stuff you don't want, you're just keeping it there. You're just getting more feedback from that. The same old story. Right, Neela. And again, a success story might help you as well. Yeah, go and listen to the success story, my lovely. It will help you. Okay, not what I was expecting, but okay. It's the same card that came out for the other person. It's my shuffling. Do apologize. Yes, okay. Good, good, good. Right, okay. He is going to come back, okay? Neela, you know, wanting to contact you here. You're all he thinks about. You know, for you, keep putting the work in. It's working. You know, coming forward. Can we start again? Or I'm sorry. Here, please just be patient a little longer. I will make a decision and then take action. Okay. Now, I know that it's working because we not only have journey where he's coming back towards you here, but worth waiting for. But I had the daughter spirit. And aren't you the lady who's got that lady who got the two of you together and then she's passed into spirit? I think you are. Well, I felt her, but when I clarified it, I had got a man in spirit come through as well. So I think that there's a man in spirit and that woman who is trying to download to him, because we're all spiritual beings, that, you're meant to be together. You know in your heart, he knows in his heart. So for you, the advice is, in order to get things moving quicker, okay, because we don't take any notice of what they're saying, it's our consciousness, you have to let the drawbridge down so that he can get in. You're just thinking it's a hopeless case. Okay, most of the time you come back to the negatives rather than the positives. You're putting pressure on yourself. So which wolf are you feeding? We all have two wolves inside us. The one that wins, the negative or the positive, is the one that you feed the most. So if you're feeding the wolf that is hurt, that is sorrow, that is anger, that is resentment or whatever, or the old story, well, you're just merrily feeding it. So that wolf is going to win. We want to feed the loving wolf, the happy wolf inside of us. Okay? So he is getting the download. He knows in his heart you need to shift. So again, if you need to listen to the success story, go and listen to it. It's there to inspire everybody. That's why I titled it Don't Give Up Hope. Her case seemed hopeless. Everybody thinks their case is hopeless. It's not. It's just where you're focusing your energy. What you want is already done. But it's already created, but you're not tuning into the frequency that it's sat on. Like a radio station, you're listening to a radio station that's pissing you off or not giving you what you want, because you're choosing to listen to those thoughts all day instead of the thoughts that you do want. You know in your heart that the connection is not over. Your heart is your true sat-nav. So flatline those negative thoughts and start focusing on what you want. And again, go and listen to the success story. It will help to inspire you. Okay, for any of you that have been in the chat for a long time, what are your questions? I have seen some of you going past, so I will know. Right, Blue Earth, how does Jaden feel about you? You in contact or no contact? Bria, there have been people who have been waiting ages and ages and ages, so I want to try and get some of theirs done. Oops. Sorry, I wasn't watching, so. Too many. We'll take that one there, they're saying. Right, okay. So in his energy, Blue Earth, he is wanting to come forward, okay? full of passion for you here, wanting to come forward here, give you what you want. What I did was very selfish of me. I took you for granted and I feel so ashamed. He finds you very beautiful, but you're just stuck in the old story. You're starving yourself. This plate is empty. You're starving yourself of the love that you want, because either you're putting yourself down, not thinking you're good enough, or all the negative stuff you're telling yourself about him, about the connection. So you're just stuck in your own mental prison. Shift your energy. We all vibrate on an energetic frequency. It's all about shifting our energy. We tend to use our 5 senses and cling to things in the 3D. The 3D is your old thoughts, the thoughts you had last week, the week before, a year ago, or whatever. Okay, so you're just getting feedback from that and you're keeping the same story in place. He wants to come in. He knows he did wrong, but you're just in the old story. Go and, again, for you, go and listen to that success story so that you can shift from the old story. Right, Sasha. Angel of love. But again, well, you haven't asked if it's about anybody. Financial constraints, emotional security, feeling that your cupboard is empty, or financial security or emotional security. Either way, the cupboard is empty. So if it's financial, are you focusing on what you don't have? I never have any money. I haven't got enough to pay my bills. You're worrying and stressing about money. Then bring loving energy. Money operates on an energetic frequency. You can have all the money you want. Depends what story you're telling yourself about it. If it is a job, change the frequency. You're choosing to listen to the radio station that you're not happy with. If it's your emotional security, again, bringing in this loving energy. Remember, Spirit is saying, it's quite funny how all the people who listen to me on the mentoring side and know by now what to do, they either get the Magician card out of that deck or the Magician in the mirror here to remind you. Spirit is saying the law cannot be broken. The law, it's a spiritual law. You are the magician. You're the creator of your consciousness and your thoughts. And the outside world is the mirror. What you're thinking on the inside is what you're getting reflected back to you from the outside. Remember, life isn't happening to you, it's happening through you. So you have to be on top of your thoughts and your emotions and thinking only thoughts that you want to be seeing appear. Yeah, because everybody yesterday were people who listened to the mentoring and know, they're expecting some miracle to happen. It was not going to happen. The universe is neutral. It just gives you what you're putting out there. So if you're putting out a load of negative energy, then that's your order. So that's what you're going to attract back to you. If you're putting out the energy of what you want, it's going to come to you. Right, Christy. Christy, did you listen to that success story, seen as though it's very much like your situation as well? If you didn't, then please go and listen to it, my lovely. Yeah, okay. For you here, you know, you can have him back. Anything that you want coming towards you here, whether it's him or an opportunity, it doesn't matter. Something coming towards you here, someone coming towards you. You know, stop with this, I'm not going to get what I want here, or is it ever going to happen? Okay, what if he's up to something sneaky, or what if I don't get the job I want, or whatever it is that you're wanting, okay? Stop thinking there's a hidden agenda. There isn't. Spirit is saying you can have everything that you want in your life. Just have faith. What you want will be born into the 3D. Okay, have faith. When you're pregnant, you can't see baby's face. You don't know what sex it is, well, till you have a scan these days. Okay, but think of it like when you didn't know baby's sex until it was born into the 3D, and then you could see its face. You could see what sex it was. So this world on your tummy is saying, have faith, because everything that you want, you can have everything that you want. Have faith. Trust in your power. Spirit is telling you here. Trust and have faith. What you want will come towards you if you don't keep going around in your thoughts, in your suspicious thoughts and the negative story. So again, my lovely, that success story is very much like your situation. So go and listen to it, my lovely. Right, any of the lovelies that have been in here for a couple of hours, whose question I haven't answered? Jay, no, I don't do yes, no questions, my lovely, so I wouldn't be able to answer that. It would just pick up on energy. Bloom, you haven't been in here for hours and hours, I don't think. I've only just started seeing your name. I might be wrong. Addison will know. She's been monitoring the chat. I just want to try and get through people I've been on here for 6, 12, 18, nearly 3 hours. So I want to try and catch up with people who have been in at least listening for 2 hours or more. Is there anybody who's been listening for over 2 hours? Right, okay, I'm not seeing anybody, Addison, so let's do some of the newer ones then. Right, it's Bloom, AF. Is that AF or SF? SF. Are you in contact with your SP, Bloom? Bloom, are you in contact with your SP? It's all right. You already told me, yeah. By the time you'd answered. Right, let's look at your energy then. See if you're repelling his energy by focusing on the old story and what you don't have, which is keeping it away from you. Or if your energy is pretty good here. Right, okay. In your energy, just try and be strong. Okay, what is your heart telling you? There's a heart pendant here. What is your heart telling you about this connection? Not your head, not negative Nancy thoughts. What's your heart telling you? Because in his heart, he's serious about you. Okay, I've tried to contact you so many times, but I'm afraid too because of how things were left. So if you're still in the energy of how dare he's an arse, he did this, he did blah, 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 then he's going to pick up on your energy because we're all connected by energy. Okay, so his energy. So when you think about somebody, think about when you have, because he doesn't know how you're going to react to him. Okay, so think about using the energy. Okay, when you think about a friend that you've got no resistance to, you've not fallen out with anybody or a family member, and you think about them and they contact you and you're like, bloody hell, I was just thinking about you. Okay, we're all attached by energy. We pick up on feelings, we pick up on thoughts. Okay? No, we don't go chasing after him. When we don't chase, because that's chaser energy. You're not going to get what you want. What Spirit is telling you is that you need to change the story. When you've been thinking about him the last few weeks or however long it's been, where are your thoughts? Are you arguing with him in your head? Are you looking at all the lack energy? Okay? Spirit is saying just be strong. You do whatever you want to, my lovely. Okay? Yes, I know you want this. But if you're in the wrong energy, you will just keep pushing him away. He wants to come forward, but you've got to check your energy and the story that you're telling yourself when you think about him. Okay? You can try contacting him. If you don't get an answer, then see it as feedback that you need to do the work that you need to do on you. That's why Spirit is saying be strong. If you don't know what I mean, go to the Get Them Back playlist and you will understand. Right, okay. Leo, this is yours. Addison, can you close the paid readings, please, just in case anybody sneaks in with a payment there, because it's getting late here again. Poo-poo. Okay, well, he knows he messed up big time. Okay, he's heartbroken. He's not very happy. He knows he hurt you. I'm so sorry. I'm so, so sorry. I know I've messed up. Can you forgive me? I don't blame you if you can't. Okay, in your energy, just be patient. Okay, Spirit's got you. There's a big angel behind you here. Spirit's got you. Just go with the flow, making sure that your energy is in the energy of receiving his energy in, not in, I hate you, you hurt me, because it's going to take longer. Okay, so check where your energy is. If you don't know what I mean, go to the Get Them Back playlist to shift your energy, my lovely. Listen to the success stories in there as well of how people shifted their energy from what seemed a hopeless case. He thinks the world of you. He wants to be with you here. Okay, ZK, what are you being urged to focus on? Let's look at one of these. Okay, there could be ZK you could be feeling emotional because of somebody around you. It could be a family member, it could be somebody whatever you do in the day, or it could be a love connection here. Okay, so it's 2 aces here. You can have what you want. Just try not to let try to get your emotions stable. Okay, and Spirit is saying your emotional security and your financial security is in your hands. Try and get more balanced in your emotions as well. Okay. I didn't say anything about Pisces, but if there's a Pisces that is affecting you emotionally, then yes, it could be that person. Right, okay. Jaden. All right, you're Pisces. Right, Jaden, 1430, right, Capricorn, KN. Yeah, doesn't like it when I do it that way. Okay, in his energy, my lovely Jaden, he's serious about wanting to be with you here, okay? And here, I want to reveal to you how I feel, and I'm building the confidence up to tell you, okay? It's almost like holding this piece of paper is like symbolic of a message. I want to tell you how I feel. In your energy, though, perhaps he's scared to come forward in case you give him a tongue lashing, okay? Start going off on him, you know, at him. Where have you been? What have you been doing? Oh, now you come back, or whatever, okay? If you're not going to do that, then just make sure of what you're saying in your head. Perhaps he thinks that you're going to give him a telling off, okay, and just argue. But, you know, also check the thoughts that you're having in your head. Are you arguing with him in your head? Are you telling him he's whatever? Okay, it could be a number of things. Okay, he might just be scared that you're going to, okay, because of how things were left. So keep affirming. We're in constant communication. He's head over heels in love with me. Keep thinking in the new story, not the old story. Again, the Get Them Back playlist is there to help everybody to shift your energies. It's all based on your energies. Right, okay. Red Rose. Oh, okay. Did you two have an argument, Red Rose? Perhaps the last time you spoke or whatever. You know, heartache, heartbroken. Here, I'm also feeling angry and upset by what's been said. Perhaps we need this time to heal. Healing this broken heart, healing this heartache. No, it's been a while of no communication. But did you have bad words when you were last, you know, did you fall out? Did it end on with no contact on a negative? Journeying towards you here, but again on this ship we have like a cross, and that for me is always like a healing period. So again, where are your thoughts? What energy are you still in? Okay. Are you still dwelling on that? Are you still going over that, what happened? Because you're keeping it stuck. Shift your energy. Your energy is your thoughts, your feelings, and I know you think of him and care, but are you replaying what happened in your head? Okay. Mirelle, what is S feeling towards you? Mirelle, this is yours, my lovely. Right, okay. So he wants to come towards you here, offering you his love. Spirit is reminding you of the magician in the mirror. You are the magician. He is your reflection. So if you're still going over the old story, you're keeping that in place. Or if you're thinking it's never going to happen because you're picking over the old bones like this crow is, you're keeping the old story in place. So your energy is not allowing his energy to come through. Right, okay. Right, Jano, I'm going to try and do yours. I don't know if what I'm going to get from that, but the others that have just joined in, my lovelies, I am going to be going because I've been on here for quite a while and I'm getting tired now as well. Malapel, I'll do yours. You've been hanging around for a little while, and Jano. So Kira, wasn't it? Right, okay. Jano, are you still in the chat? Excuse me. Jano, are you still in the chat? Are you still watching? No, I think you've gone, have you? Right, Malapel, let's look at yours then. Malapel, are you in contact with your SP? Oh, I can't do them that way. Okay. Right, okay, yeah, definitely. You know, he knows you know, he knows he wants to make a decision about this. He's wondering what you're doing. He's missing you, and this confirms it, okay? I miss you more than you will ever know. I just long to be with you. I want to come back. Okay, so make sure that you are really out of any old story. The old story has to go completely. If you keep tuning into them and giving them energy, you're just causing a time delay. Only focus on what you want, not what you don't want, okay? Again, the success story that I've done, go and listen to it. She spent years, you know, ages in no contact because of her old story. Shift that old story. Right then, my lovelies, I am going to go because I've been on here for over 3 hours and I can hardly speak. So I'm going to go, and I'm going to fall asleep anyway on the spot. It's late here in the UK anyway. It's gone midnight. So my lovelies, if I didn't catch you tonight, then keep your eyes out for me for when I'm next on. Thank you, Addison. Love and light.